Field City School District expanding their dual immersion program this year, aimed at providing a bilingual education to both native Spanish and English speakers.
23 ABC's Alyssa Flores spoke with teachers and parents about the program and its 20-year history of helping students here in Kern County.
It's the first week of school at Voorhees Elementary. In this third grade classroom, Thursday morning's lesson,
¿Qué es tu sueño?
What is your dream?
We had police officers, we had teachers, we had doctors. You need to be bilingual in those professions.
And the students in Señora Moreno's class will be. About a third of Voorhees Elementary, 300 students take part in the district's dual immersion program.
Muy bien.
9 years of bilingual learning that all starts in kindergarten and continues through 8th grade. Half of the students primarily English speakers.
Clase. Ojo.
The other half primarily Spanish speakers.
Gracias.
Kindergartners spend 90% of their day learning in Spanish, 10% in English.
Perfecto.
Every year, the program tacks on a little more English classroom time, and by 4th or 5th grade, the day is half English, half Spanish.
Muy bien.
Señora Moreno says for children learning to speak English for the first time, dual immersion is a transition that gives them the confidence they need.
It empowers our Spanish speakers because to see somebody else trying to learn their language.
And for students who are new to Spanish,
it just gave them something extra when they started school.
It was almost 20 years ago that Lisa Cooper enrolled all 4 of her kids in dual immersion at Voorhees Elementary.
How awesome to learn something completely different and challenge their brains. You know, we had to drive our kids. They didn't get to go to the school down the street, but my husband and I say it is the best decision we made as parents.
She says now all 4 of her kids are thriving in college because of it.
Made them that much better of people, and especially now that they're out in the world.
She says as her kids pursue their dreams to be a sports psychologist, baseball coach, and firefighter, she knows that decision she and her husband made when their kids were just kindergartners will benefit them in their careers for a lifetime.
It just opens up so many more of those options for them.
Now, Bakersfield City School District expanding the dual immersion program to Harris Elementary. This year, 40 more kindergartners will begin their bilingual education that will eventually continue on into Stern Middle School.
Parents really want their students to have opportunities globally, and what we do know is that is what's happening. If students who are bilingual or multilingual actually have more opportunities in the job market.
The reason that the program is so successful is because it's not just the teacher. In this class, the kids learn from each other more than anything, and sometimes they teach better than I do.
Yo lo puedo ayudar.
Cooper says 20 years later, though her kids are grown up, she still sees the effect of the program in them every day.
They're open to other people, to different experiences. I think that people don't realize that when your kids get out there in the world, they're surrounded by all different people and all different cultures. It's just far outweighed what we ever imagined.
I'm Alyssa Flores for 23 ABC News.
The dual immersion program at BCSD still has some spaces open for kindergartners at Harris Elementary, and that doesn't have to be their home school for them to take part in the program. We have a link and more information on how you can still get your kindergartner into that program on our website, turnto23.com.
It's an idea